So tell me about some of the transformations that you've seen in working with your clients.
I think the general transformation, the thing that I see the most is people come in and they think, oh, you can kind of see by their shoulders drooping, oh, nobody wants to hear about my little old business. Why would they feature me? And then they start doing it. They take the action and they start generating the PR opportunities for their business. And I call it like the peacock feathers. They start coming out, and you can see how the energy shifts in how they talk about their business. You see how they present it to other people, and the belief that they then have, and it's like the momentum builds. It's like this, I talk about the snowball, you're like pushing up the hill and it's like, it's a real slog. And then you get to the top of the hill and it starts kind of moving down slowly, and then it builds up speed. And it's that momentum, they then start people asking them to do things, they get known for what they're doing. Their reputation kind of precedes them. They get talked about when they're not in the room. All of that stuff is amazing to watch. And I've had people in the membership since I launched it for like 5 years. There's Priya, for example, who's got a business called Pre. The PR that she's got for herself is unbelievable. You will see her Christmas wreath everywhere this Christmas in all the magazines. I guarantee it. I've already seen about three times.
And it's only September.
Yeah, exactly. She's also really good at telling her story. So she's got a product business, but she's got this lovely story. Her granny taught her to sew. That inspired her business. She works with a women's initiative in India who kind of make her products. So she's got lots of layers to her story, but she's really good at doing the different PR things, whether it's the press coverage, the podcast interviews, the awards, all of that stuff. And, she does it in her own way, in a way that's aligned with how she wants to run her business. But she does it and she takes the action and she gets the results. And that's been amazing. Like, she got stocked in John Lewis last year. She stocked in the National Trust. She featured in the John Lewis advert. Her products were in the John Lewis advert.
Wow.
And that is all from her PR. That's because she's spent time. Unfortunately, it's not like a silver bullet or a magic bullet that just happens overnight. It does take time. But, she's been with me for the last 5 years or so. And watching people like her, she's not the only one, go through that journey and keep doing it, keep getting the amazing results. It's a joy to watch.
I bet it's really, really rewarding.
It is rewarding. It can be really frustrating. And often people give up too soon because it doesn't happen for them. Absolutely.
Like you say, there's no quick win. It is steady and it is just tapping away at it, I presume. Yeah. But I think there is also this myth that like the phone will ring, that it will just come to you. And actually what you're saying is that's not how it works. But I think the other thing, journalists, podcasters, all of these people who they have a need, their job is to find the story, find the content. And so they need to hear from you. It's not like they would be terribly put out to hear from you because they have to find a story from somewhere. And if you can craft your story and hand it to them on a plate, you're actually making their job a lot easier.
Exactly.
Because that's one story they don't have to go and seek out.
100%. We do meet the media sessions in the membership and in my Get Known program where journalists will come in and we'll kind of do a Q&A and we'll ask them, what they're looking for. We are, find out what they're looking for from pictures and that kind of thing. And apart from everyone always saying, oh my God, she was so nice, because they generally are normal people like you and me, they always say, we want to hear from small business owners because you are the ones innovating. You're doing things differently. Look at big brands actually are quite boring. Like, they have to have big budgets to do interesting creatives, to bring celebrities on to be spokespeople. They have big budgets for PR for a reason, because they need them. Actually, as small business owners, you are the conduit for your stories. Like, you don't have to have all of those layers that the big brands have to have, because you have you. So actually, you're innovating, you're doing things differently. We have to believe in ourselves as small business owners. We have to do this because we need to rise up together. And, those opportunities are there for the taking for you. And if you don't do it, then someone else is going to do it instead. So you may as well give it a go and see if it works for you.